What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to talk about why narcissists only have power over the broken you, or why they had power over the broken you. The more they keep you isolated, the more they have control over you. And the less freedom you have, the less people will get to know you. See, they can't do nothing without you if you have an independent mindset. If you have an independent mindset, you're no use to them as much as you are when they put you away and hide you from the world. Now, some narcissists are quiet and not very sociable, and they don't like you to socialize with people that love and care about you and enjoy being around you. They don't like to share you at all, as a matter of fact. They're very jealous of that. They're jealous of you because you get so much genuine love and attention, and you don't have to put on an act to get it like they do. Narcissists, they want the attention you get, but they know they have to put on an act, and sometimes they don't feel like doing the work to get the results that you do. They're jealous of the fact that you're real and you're just a natural. They wish they had that. Many of them have so much hate in their heart, trust me. They're thinking of ways to eliminate you completely. They just know for the time being, they have to do what it takes to be seen as what they what they want people to see them as, what they want to be known as. They crave attention. They are the most attention-seeking people, and very grandiose. They feel like they're so important. They feel like they have to put forth very minimum effort to get the best results. In their mind, they're brilliant by just existing, like they're so much better than everybody else. And some of y'all probably can relate to this, and some of y'all probably have only heard of it, but sometimes when you look at a narcissist and you notice the look that they give you, when you act a certain way, like being a little bit more vocal. Because me, myself, I'm a quiet person. Say, for example, if I'm in a group meeting at work, and okay, so the lead person, they have the floor now, they're speaking, and they're just going over some new guidelines and policies at work. And normally when they say, so anyone have any questions, and certain people will speak, the usual. I'm normally the one that kind of just sit back and get the answers that I want from those who's going to ask the question, because I know all of us are pretty much thinking the same things about the new policy or whatever going on at work. Just using this as an example, though. But this time, I have something to say. And if this narcissist is so attached to you, if they got their eye on you, if you're the prize and they want to capture you as supply, or in their delusional mind, they have already claimed you as their narc supply, the thing about it is they're not expecting you to have something to say. So the moment you got the microphone, they're kind of afraid that you don't say something that kind of give off hints that you're talking about them, because they always feel guilty. They always take things personal, not guilty. They always take things personal and think that everything is it applies to them when somebody is saying something that's negative or something that makes a person look bad. They always take it personal. Well, if you're not guilty of it, why should you feel that way? But see, the narcissist, they know they're guilty. They just don't want you to call it out. God forbid you call them out on their crap. They will have a complete fit But the thing about it is, that moment that I spoke out at the meeting, they gave me that eye, that not that narc stare eye. It's just this evil eye, like um I don't know, like someone who envies you. Do not say too much, you know. Keep it sweet. Don't do too much. Don't say too much. Keep it short and sweet, you know, because I don't want anybody thinking that there's tension between us. They always want to put off this image like everything is all right, and they're just cool with the world. They're so peaceful. They're about love and kindness. They want everybody to believe this. And the moment a person speaks against this, because, they have that right to, they get angry. And the first thing they think about is ways to punish you. Like that parent that gives you that warning look, when they give you the rules. Look, when we leave this house and go to such and such place, you better behave when you get there. And the moment you get there, you do the complete opposite and act up. And then your mama look at you and give you that look like, you wait till we get home. That's what I'm talking about, the eye the narcissists give you. They give you that eye to kind of warn you, don't play with me, or there are going to be consequences. You will suffer. And they mean it. The eyes, it says a lot. It tells you everything that you need to know about the narcissist plans to punish you. They have some of the coldest eye contact with you. And they don't like when you say certain things that makes them look guilty even when they are. And true story, that has happened to me in a meeting. And they say things to kind of cover themselves by, pretty much proving guilt of who they are, saying things like, you guys are lucky to have someone like me at the head of this department. Or, I'm the person that you can always come to. Many places, their policies goes against open door policies, but not here. You can always come. My door's always open. I'll be your mother, your sister, all this. I'm not going to say it's stupidity, and I'm not going to call it foolish, because there are some people that you can relate to in that way at work, but not a narcissist. Of course, we know that they are liars. That's not who they are. They need to pretend to be that way to people who just don't know any better right now about them, to people who just haven't figured them out. But you knew them. You know that the narcissist had to say that right quick to cover themselves, to save face. And, they had to do that, and just in case the next thing come out of your mouth says something that paints that picture of them. So that they say things like, your secret is safe with me. I don't want any gossiping or anything. But you could come to them. Okay, you don't want gossiping, which that happens on every job. You cannot stop grown folks from talking. Even if they discuss certain things outside of work, they have that right to do that. And a lot of times, as I get back to work, of course, outside business and the inside of the business. And that's how people find out about other folks' business. And the narcissist usually be the head of all of that. They know about everybody's business in the workplace. And they want to pretend like, I can be the shoulder you can cry on. Keep your business to yourself, but I'm always here if you need to talk. That's why they use that. Because they need you to know that I'm always here, and I'll always be available. And then when mad day come, they're going to throw all that back in your face. So you better be careful who you, just let absorb your company and who you share things with. Not even inside and outside of a workplace. Family, friends, whoever. Just be careful. But narcissists say things like that. They say things like, because other people, they'll set you up for failure. And I'm like, but you did that to me. Like, you really got these people fooled, but not me. You could talk that talk all you want to, but you've already been exposed. If they might not see you now, but I see you, and you know I do. That's why you're up here trying to save yourself, you know, from me, spilling it all, which I'm not going to do that because I'll be wasting my time. These people see her as they want to see her. But anyway, that's my dealings with work. I'm going to get off that now and get back to the subject of why the narcissist, they need to broken you in order to have power over you. They only do what you allow for so long. They need you to be the dummy all the time. They need you to think that everything they've done in the past to love bomb you, you should never, they'll never let you forget about that. They use that as a way to manipulate you into thinking that you're right and I'm overreacting and I shouldn't be, thinking in that way. You've been too good to me. And it's like, but that doesn't erase everything that they're doing to you now. It's like it's all valid and you have the right to call them out. And that's just what they don't want to happen. They have very disorderly and disruptive behavior towards a person who is ahead of them in their mind games. And when you're dealing with people like that, you got to understand there's an evil spirit behind it. And they play dirty. That's why so many people believe them. We believed them until we didn't. And they got so many people fooled. And it's like that because they know how to move in a, what is it? They know how to move in, in just a false spirit. One that comes in the name of good. But it's all bad. There's so much evil within them. It's just a matter of time before you see it. And it depends on what you do to see it. And you never really do anything that causes that. It's just that's the dysfunction that they work with. That's what they go off of. It's either you're good or you're bad with a narcissist. There's never no in between. And they know that by you always giving them that second chance, allowing them to come back, they know that you would let them back in and that you will continue to give them that power over you. Narcissists start to feel threatened though when you defend yourself and it sounds right. See, they hate the empathy that you get. They hate the applause that you get, the standing ovation. They hate any reward that you may receive. They clap, but they really don't want to. They have to pretend to be that way, and then they put on an act in front of others with you in the crowd. When you go home, they throw you in the box, and they don't want to talk to you. You get a whole nother person behind closed doors. They love to make a fool out of you for laughs, for their own enjoyment, and sometimes in front of the crowd. Again, behind closed doors, you know that it's way more than that, and it's nothing like what they show on the outside. To a narcissist, though, you are more valuable to them than they are to themselves. That's why they treat you that way, like a rag doll, like something that's just disposable. They really don't know what they have until it's gone. And they're never going to forgive you for leaving. They're going to always hold a grudge against that and always want revenge. But the narcissist, they only have that power over the broken you when you give them that power over you. So you got to know what you're dealing with, and you got to know when to let go, not to put up with it, and leave it behind. So that's all I have to say for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you soon. I also want to say that these things that the narcissists are jealous of, they're jealous of these things because, you know, they don't know what it took for you to get it, and it's really none of their business. They didn't, you know, they didn't have to, you didn't have to prove yourself to them to get it. It's none of their business. They are way out of order, way out of line to even think that way. But again, narcissists are so entitled. They have such this false sense of importance to where they just feel like you owe them an explanation for your success, and you don't. I have been in situations where I was told about there was a meeting and you missed it. Why weren't you at that meeting? And I'm like, you're trying to make it look like I deliberately missed on a meeting that, you know, a mandatory meeting. You didn't tell me about it, and it's their job. It's their job to let us know, the people under them, that there's a meeting that it's mandatory that we attend. And I'm talking about the people in, well, my job title. Now, I'm not going to get to that, but, you know. And that person let everybody know except me. So what that says, they deliberately, you know, kept the information away from me so that I could look bad, set me up for failure. The main thing that they had claimed that they're not trying to do is set people up for failure, because I serve a good God. He's been so good to me, and you know, I just have such a big heart. Like anybody that have a big heart and is loving and kind and giving, they don't have to announce it. Like, I don't get that about people. You know who you are, and long as God know who you are, the reward is greater in heaven. Who are you trying to please down here, and for what? Like, why? I don't care about what people think about me, even when I am doing good. So why would I be speaking on I'm like this and I'm like that? I cannot stand it. I just can't stand this false image they like to put out there. You know, let other people call you out for that. I don't hear that about these people. You never hear anyone speak of a narc in that way. They only speak about themselves in that way. With that high sense of importance. If it ain't that, it's I am just deserving of it because I am who I am. Okay, what did you do to deserve it? But anyway, they do things like that. Keep away things from you so that you can look bad. That's what they want to happen. They set you up for failure. They want you to believe you're not worthy. They want you to be broken down completely until you give up. That's what they want you to do. They want you to surrender everything that you work for and give it all away to them so that they can pretend like they're trying to uplift you and get you to change your mind about that and take it back. Try again. See, they set you up for failure. They criticize you. They, cause some people to have low self-esteem and just not believe in themselves, just so they can pretend like they're building you up to that. They're very evil people. You're dealing with some evil people when you're dealing with a narcissist. They can never be trusted for who they claim to be. So trust and believe. The narcissists only have power over the broken you. And they can only have power over you if you allow them to. You have to get them out of your mind. All that stuff they tried to paint you as. This picture they tried to paint of you. Don't look at it. Don't receive that. Don't believe it. Don't put up with that. Cut them out of your life. Deal with them from a distance. Deal with them safely. And, just try not to give them the back and forth that they want out of you. You'll be wasting your time and your energy, and they're not worth it. So that's all I really want to talk about in this video. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you soon.